Hello and welcome back to Colony. So, you were building a tower last time, I
I was
think.
building a tower. I'm not sure how my whole, actually creating the blocks I need to build the tower is going, but I was building a tower.
And I have no
It's
idea
going to
what I
be
was
a
doing last
while
time.
until it's ready.
Because what were you using? This is plaster?
Yeah.
And that...
Plaster, blue planks, red bricks, and I'm going to need blue lanterns as well.
Yikes.
They're all quite difficult things to make.
Yeah.
The plaster's not actually too bad, I don't think.
Well, it's the
I think
only
it's
thing
just
that requires
clay.
gypsum, isn't it?
Maybe it does, but then it's not like you don't have loads of gypsum lying around.
Fair. You need to get a builder on this.
Eventually, I've got nothing else to do though, because as we've
manual
already
labour,
determined, this
no.
game is very lengthy and boring.
Yeah. It's just...
Why would I set a
how long
builder
till
when
we
I
get to the
could
new
do
cycle?
it as something to do?
But what was I doing other than various science things? I was expanding my farms, that's what I'm kind of doing, except I have no dirt. So I've got one guy just stood there thinking about dirt. It's a very exciting job.
Dirt is going to be my issue amongst everything else I need. So I've prepared with the news articles this week.
Oh, are you?
I thought it through. I did some preparation. Now I did do the preparation at 2 a.m. and I can't remember what I chose to save the links to. So it's going to be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you what articles we end up going through today.
Well, I thought of a couple of things. Like, did you hear about the Suez Canal?
Yes, that might be one of the links. You never know.
I would assume that would be one of the things on your list. Yeah.
So we'll see throughout the session as to what I decided to save the links to.
Yeah. What's important news? What isn't?
But I think there's some important stuff, some funny stuff, and some just random stuff that I clearly found amusing at the time.
Right.
You get an
So
insight into my brain.
I've run out of copper.
That's
somehow.
an unusual. Actually, I think I might be out. No, I've got almost 1,000 of it. I'm not out of copper.
So I've just put down 2 more copper mines because that's holding all of my production up. So I'm not making any science bags because I need copper tools, which requires copper because they're copper tools.
I think food is my issue, which is why I'm building the tower.
I'm fine for food now
Let's just fix that.
because my whole thing about make as much food as possible so I can do siege mode means when I'm out of siege mode I make a stupid amount of food.
Yeah.
So
I maybe we've stopped mining. I can't remember. I can't be bothered to go down and look because there's no light down there.
oh that is concerning.
Oh.
My bread meals are going down.
Yeah, I think
Well-
I'm living off berry meals at the moment, to be fair.
Where's
I'm
the
making
issue?
bread meals and then eating them instantly.
So I have berries, I have flour, I don't have water buckets. I assume that's the other component I need. And I have firewood. So we need bread,
Have I
more
got
water gatherers.
red bricks? I have red bricks. So I will end up setting up builders up here, eventually. But I currently don't have the food to feed them. And I don't have anything else to do myself, so I might as well build it.
Right. I don't need a fisherman. And
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Also, my dirt thinker doesn't need to be thinking about dirt until I have some dirt for them to do something with. Which sounds weird if all they think about is dirt.
Just constant. The only thing on their minds.
The fisherman isn't good for a lot. I only had one because I needed it for one of the sciences a while ago. I think you need it for bread production.
Like, I've got a
science.
fisherman down there, but
Something like
I've
that.
no idea what purpose it's serving me.
I mean, they help produce.
Actually, I am making cooked
points.
fish, so
Yeah, the things I don't have any cooks down, so a fisherman is useless.
I remember what was an issue last time. My guards got
What?
overrun a couple of times, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that was the
I
thing. I think they
remember
were
that
getting
being an
close to
issue.
mine as well, so it could be an issue this time.
We should have more guards now, so we should be okay. It's already night. I have no material to build with.
You're already bored. See, I'm not quite spoiled because I'm going to keep an eye on my delivery that's on its way. So there will be a jump cut at some point.
Here we go. I have to build in this direction.
Oh, so
Okay, now I've done everything I can.
My other digger might have been digging out more of a sleeping area, because I think I had one floor that went down. Were they working on another floor? Oh, they've dug themselves into a pit again.
Oh.
Great.
That doesn't sound ideal.
Well, there is an easy solution to this.
Just turn my personal torch on.
Just to get them out of the hole.
And I don't know,
place
place
that there.
carpet, I guess.
Construction job. And I can resurrect them. Ooh, why do
Right, I now have none of the materials I need to build with. Completely out of all of the materials except for the red bricks that this tower is built out of. So, I guess I'm waiting. So, first news story.
Yeah. Go on then.
Let's go to
what's interesting this week?
my notes. What's link 1? Apple News is going to take a while to load. Other news apps are available.
But the news story I heard. In the Suez Canal, there's a big. It's a.
That's the one I've
anyone who
opened.
doesn't know somehow, it's a very important trade route. Ow.
You died. Yes,
I did.
so that's the one I've opened. There is a giant cargo ship stuck in the Suez Canal, which is the canal through Egypt that allows you to not have to go round to the bottom of Africa.
Yep.
A cruise ship has sort of, I think it was blown by the wind slightly, and it sort of
Then it
got
got
wedged,
beat.
like sort of lengthways across the canal.
Yeah, the whole thing's blocked.
And now they're trying to dig it out before the weight of the cargo bears down on it too much and damages it.
Yeah, and they sent an army of tugs to try and pull it out. I don't think it worked. From what I know, it's still there.
They've got some diggers on the shore trying to dig out the edges of the canal to give it a bit more space. So that's happening. I'm not totally sure. There was suggestions that it was a bad thing beyond it blocking the canal.
Well, if there's
In that it could
depending
damage
on what
the ship. I'm not
produces on the
totally
boat,
sure.
it could pollute the river.
So I'm not totally sure why. Because there were suggestions that the cargo on the boat could weigh down the boat and damage it if it was left there too long. And I'm not sure why that would be different when it's wedged into a canal as to when it's just normally travelling. Surely if the cargo is going to damage the boat, you don't put that much cargo on it in the first place.
Well, because it is different, because water is a lot softer than ground.
I probably don't understand the physics of it. I am an electrical engineer after all.
With the weight of the boat, if it's on rocks or on a hard surface, it's going to compress the bottom of the boat more than water would because of the pressure. Because if it's ground, it's got an upwards force of mg, which is the mass of the thing. Whereas if you're just in water, it I think has the same, but it's spread out over a larger area because it's not on a single ridge of the boat that's on the ground. It's across the whole of the base of the boat. So that's why on ground, the force is more concentrated.
Yeah.
That makes sense in my head, at least, as to why.
So apparently, it's also suffered a power failure.
Well, that would explain why it's stuck there.
That would explain why it's run aground.
But is it a failure because it's stuck there, or
I can't
stuck
tell.
there because of the failure? Okay.
I think it's a bit of both. I would imagine that the power failed, and then because it wasn't able to propel itself, the wind blew it aground.
Yeah. Sounds likely.
It's daytime again, so we might be able to do some more stuff. Potentially.
Well, gotta give people some time to make some stuff first.